I'm John Money. I'm the Deputy Director here at the Oklahoma Aquarium. Today we're going to be talking about research done at the aquarium. I just think it's interesting that we're getting things like National Science Foundation grants to study coral fluorescence and bull shark behavior in the middle of Oklahoma. So I don't think people realize we're not just an attraction, that we're doing some real science here. When you talk about doing research here at the aquarium, I just think it's important because we're showing these sharks and we have them here. They're in a captive environment and we can just use them as a show to the public, or we can learn from them. And if we can learn about them here, it just makes sense. The earlier research we did had a lot to do with filtration and keeping the animals alive. We were lucky. We became the only facility in the United States to have bull sharks, which was very tricky at the beginning, but turned out to really work in our favor. It got us a lot of attention. And when people realized we had this amazing animal, anyone wanting to study them realized this is the place to do it because they're in good clear water, they're healthy big adult specimens, and then of course getting known for having bull sharks, we were approached by people. So first it was NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. They came to us wanting to test shark-proof mooring lines. They put buoys out into the ocean that collect weather data, so if you can imagine an anchor on the bottom of the ocean and a buoy bouncing at the surface, those lines vibrate. And sharks get curious. So they would come and bite through them and set these buoys free. So in an effort to stop that, they came to us with what were supposedly shark-proof mooring lines. We created a device to offer them to our sharks with a piece of fish around them. Then those bit lines could be looked at microscopically. They could see how it was performing, whether it was cut, pinched, pulled and stretched and broken. How did the shark affect it? And allowed them to adjust their design and come back multiple times testing lines so that what's out there today was actually tested on our bull sharks. Years later, we were approached by a group out of New Zealand, Iron Skin, and they create shark-proof garments for anyone who wants to be out there where there might be a danger of bull sharks or sharks in general. And to test those garments, we use the sharks. We bait the shark to bite this material, and then we can look at it and see whether they penetrate it, how it's affected by the shark's jaws. We've partnered with OSU, their material sciences department, and so we have a professor there who is looking at the material, and we're actually trying to create a standard. Quite honestly, the sheer force that these sharks pull with had never been recorded. There are companies around the world that put these things out and they claim they're shark proof. And I mean, really, there's no standard for that. So you want to know that it's been tested. You don't want yourself to be the test and find out that in fact, it's only shark resistant. You know what I mean? The bull sharks are kind of what makes this aquarium special. Doing the research with them is wonderful, but this is the only place in the United States, the only place in the Western Hemisphere, you can see a live bull shark. And I think it's really special that that's in the middle of America, in Oklahoma, in a landlocked state. I just really want people in Oklahoma to know how special it is that they have this here, and I want everyone to come and see it. We've got a special shark here with some really amazing research being done around it, and they should come check it out.